All right, so we got Robert here, a Patreon member. Trying to read this is a lot, so bear with me. It's a lot of spelling errors, and we're just gonna try to get through it. So, Robert says, does this even flip? No, it doesn't. He says, "Hey, bro, I don't know how to go about this. 2 weeks ago, I was out with a girl I've been dealing with for 7 months. I could tell that she's been falling back, so I fell back too. And then she's saying, I'm not putting effort, I'm assuming. I was matching the energy I was getting. She got on me saying we can't be together because I don't show that I want her enough. So I feel like I fucked up showing more effort, and then I feel like her interest in falling back, so we both falling back still. Casually hooking up, but now she don't know what she want. And I fucked with her heavy and actually want to try to get a relationship out of her, but I want her to bring it up. She had one on a trip and bought me back a couple gifts and gave them to me when we linked up. Then same day we was eating, she told me let's go to her house so I could meet her parents. But after we were done chilling at this spot, we be kicking it and we having a good time. Then how we in a situationship, and I told her to do what you want, you're single, and she flipped it on me and said, yeah, I'm single. Yeah, I'm the single. What? Yeah, I'm single. The energy just died, and then things got quiet, and told me to drive her home, and told me when she got to her house she can't do this anymore, and ended it. Okay. Oh my God, this is really hard to read, sorry. And ended it. I let it be without argument and just accepted it. 2 days later, she called me drunk saying she misses me and how am I doing, and said it is what it is. Knowing I'm bothered, literally asked me 7 times and I didn't change my answer. Then a week later, now she want to hang out tomorrow, and I agreed just out of curiosity. And I fucked up last night. I saw she went out with a guy after work, and I hit her up like, are you sure you want to go out? I see you went out with so-and-so. And she called me. I didn't answer, double, triple text me, and I feel like I fucked it all up by overreacting and being jealous. She want to talk about it tomorrow, and I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to show and get away from doing that dumb shit. How should I go about this? What should I say or do to get back? First of all, holy fucking shit. What grade are you in, man? Because the amount of fucking spelling errors, and that was so hard to read. I almost had an aneurysm, honestly. But it sounds like the situation it's not as complicated as it seems. It sounds like she wants to get back with you. And if you want a relationship, come on, guys. You know how I feel about relationships. If you want a relationship, you can never ask her for a relationship. You should never ask her for a relationship. I put a whole relationship series on Patreon. So join Patreon to figure out how to get a girl into a relationship. But he is right. You shouldn't ask her. That's one. And given the circumstances, all girls are going to pull back at some point. They want to see how much you care. But because you didn't chase her when she did pull back, you showed strength. And because you showed strength, she came back, clearly. And came back on 2 occasions. One when she's drunk, and now she wants to hang out with you. And you did fuck up by showing jealousy. You should never show jealousy. Ever. Especially like that. If you see a guy on a story, just say, okay, don't say anything. You just let it be. You don't react. You stay calm, cool, and collected. And giving it that type of energy is really messes you up. You don't want to do that. But it seems as if you have open doors. You meet up with her, you talk to her, and I don't know your exact dynamics, but it seems like there needs to be a balance with your dynamics. because if you feel like she's falling back, that means you're not implementing enough anxiety, or you're either too available. You're not putting any scarcity on your time. So it has to be one of those two things. If you're hanging out with a girl every day, that's a no-no. You can't hang out with a girl every day. Not every day. Maybe even 3 times a week is good, but not every day. Now I can understand if, you know, you really, 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 really like the girl. 2 to 3 times a week is good. Even if you do 4, but you don't do it every single day. Simple, you know. But those have to be the circumstances of that, because for her to be falling back and for her energy to change, she could either be testing, and at some point every girl's gonna fall back. When she pulls back, it's all about how you handle it. You can't go panicking. You can't do anything. You can't be bothered. He did the right thing initially, but you can't react to her talking to another guy. She is not your girl. You don't have any right. And you got to let her, and now that's a button she knows she can press, you know. And I don't know how that ended up for you, but just talk to her, go out with her, and, you know, just let it play out. Just game her well, you know. It doesn't seem like you got a hard situation there, especially if she wants to meet up with the girl. I don't know why you don't want to meet up with the girl. Obviously, a lot of things were lost in translation because it's really hard to read that shit. But things like that, if you have an opportunity to meet up with the girl, you still want her, go and meet up with her. Obviously, you know, don't just keep gaming her. Don't give her too much validation. Don't chase. Obviously, show you don't care as much, you know. So it doesn't sound like a hard situation. It just sounds like you need to tweak a little things. All right. Tweak a few things, and then, my friend, it sounds like you will be all right, Robert. Thank you for being a supportive Patreon member.